Thank you so much for joining us on our online literature class. This is, of course, Supreme Success Academy. We are still on classical traditional poetry. Although we began this right from the previous classes, we still have to continue from where we stopped. We are on the causes of the Queen of the Gods' anger. That is Juno. Why is it that Juno is angry, vindictive, and antagonistic? So the Trojan people. We mentioned three causes for Juno's anger and antagonism, endearing antagonism to all the Trojan people. We mentioned because of the fact that the judgment of Paris, the prophecy that one day the people descended from the Trojan people will destroy a particular city so much beloved by the queen of the gods, Juno. And the name of that city is Carthage. And the ruler of that city is Queen Dido. And another reason why Juno is antagonistic and vindictive and angry toward the Trojan people is the fact that a particular Trojan young guy, replaces Juno's own daughter as Jupiter's own co-bearer. And we stop at the fact that the judgment of Paris and how invariably the three goddesses are trying to bribe Paris that if you make Juno says that if you, Paris, make me award to me the golden apple, and says that I'm the most beautiful among the goddesses, I'll make you the queen of the king of the whole world. But Paris does not accept the gift coming from Juno. Minerva also promises Paris that I'll make you victorious. Whenever you are at the battlefront, you always come out victorious. Because Minerva is the goddess of warfare, the goddess of intelligence and words and skills and all that. So Venus is the goddess of love. Jesus says to Paris, if you award to me the golden apple, I'll give you the gifts. That is to say, there is a mortal being, a lady, the most beautiful lady in the whole world. I will give that lady to you. If you can say to me, by awarding me the golden apple, that I am the most beautiful among the goddesses. But Paris is like, women. Right? Okay? Paris actually goes for Venus gifts. And this, of course, is the mythological background of the siege of Troy by the Greek warriors. Because remember that Helen is the wife of King Menelaus. And we see the people, the kings in Greeks, they are fighting over Queen Helen of Sparta. Because Helen is an epitome of beauty, radiance. So no beauty can be compared to the beauty of Helen, even up to the present day. So the fact that people are actually fighting over Helen. Now we see the Greek kings. They say, we have to reach a pact. And because this beautiful lady, Helen, will bring about the downfall of our empire. So to save the destruction of our lives and our cities, we have to give this gift of Helen to King Menelaus. Because King Menelaus is the most dangerous, most very destructive and angry among the kings. So let us surrender and give Helen to the King Menelaus. And they reached an agreement, a pact, that whoever tried to abduct or take away from King Menelaus, Helen, his wife, we will all gather and fight and wage a war against such a person or such a city or an empire. So the moment Paris, right, is awarded to Venus the golden apple as well as the most beautiful among the goddesses, so he begins to see the vision of Helen. And Ellen, on the other side of the mirror, can see Paris. And in the long run, Paris goes all the way, leaves his own city, Troy, and goes all the way to Sparta, to Greek, and abducts Ellen. And of course, this is the mythological background of the war of Troy. So we see how the warriors, the Greek warriors, in their large numbers, gather themselves to wage war against Troy. So let's talk about the destruction of Troy in a way. So one day we see how, of course, Aeneas in his home sleeping, and we see one of his own, his bloodline. We see Hector appears to Aeneas in his dream that Aeneas, wake up, wake up. Your beloved city has been set ablaze by the enemies, the Greek warriors. So when Aeneas wakes up to the destruction of his own beloved cities, going all the way from his room up to what? To the roof of the top of his house, trying then sees with his what? With his naked eyes, the destruction of his own city, right? And this is like, oh, my beloved city has been set ablaze, confused. Then this is what actually transpiring, and Aeneas is trying to gather some little warriors he can lay his hand upon. And then they go straight into the heart of the scene of the bloodthirsty battle. In that, he tries all he can. But the numbers of the Greek soldiers cannot allow him to do anything that will bring them down to their knees. But before they penetrate into the fortified walls of Troy, let's talk about how the warriors, the Greek warriors, the enemies, after about years of trying to besiege and penetrate the walls of Troy, they failed. But how did they actually get to penetrate the well-fortified walls of Troy? So let's talk about the Trojan horse. So Aeneas is trying, after a gory incident that happened to his beloved city. One day he gets to Dido Palace and try to recount the incident of the destruction of the beloved city Troy to her. And he says during the narrative, it says that after years of the Greek warriors' failure to penetrate our beloved well-fortified wall of our beloved city, but it is Ulysses, the cunning Ulysses, who devised a means, telling other colleagues, other warriors, the Greek warriors, that since we cannot penetrate the well-fortified strong walls of Troy, let us devise a means. Let us build a horse. This horse will be so large and huge that it will have in it a hollow belly, so that our warriors will be fully armed and hide themselves inside the hollow of this belly, the belly of the horse. So in doing so, we'll present this horse to the Trojan people, that this is a gift from you, from the gods. So if you can allow this to enter, to penetrate, to gain entry into your beloved city, you will be the one to become victorious against the enemies, the Trojan, the Greek warriors. But this is a kind of cunning coming from Ulysses, a Greek warrior, telling others to devise a means after years of inability and failure to penetrate the well-fortified walls of the Trojan city. Then what happened? So we see a Trojan priest, Sinon has seen through the glory heirs of the heavens, that this thing means calamity for our beloved city. So Sennacherib is on top of his own voice, saying, don't allow the horse to gain entrance into our city. This is a cunning device to destroy our city. You see? So, but Sennacherib's warning falls on deaf ears. No one listened to Sennacherib's warnings. So, in that, what happened? What happened? Sorry. So, it is not Sennacherib that is the priest, but the name. Sorry, right? Sennacherib, of course, happened to be a Greek warrior who pretend as if he is the one that's been left behind and trying to what? To drive the horse to the very gates of the Trojan city. But because of that, so it is Laocoon. Laocoon is the name of the priest who is trying to tell his beloved brothers, the Trojan warriors, the Trojan people, that Laocoon says to them, do not allow this cunning or horse driven by Sennacherib to gain entry into our beloved city. It means calamity for us. But no matter how much the voice being raised by Laocoon, no one will listen to him. So his warning falls on deaf ear. So now Sennacherib now pretends, says, oh, in fact, you can see me. I am being left behind, because in fact, I am even saved by the gods. My people trying to sacrifice me, sacrifice my blood, because the gods told them that the only way you can win this war is when you sacrifice one of your own. So I am the one among others. They were able to see and pick. They now want to sacrifice me. But by the grace of God, I escaped their evil machinations. Yeah, here I am now. Here I am today, alive and what? And well and kicking. So I am on your side, Trojan people. Because they have betrayed me, I'm equally ready to betray them. So you will be the one to win the war against your enemy, the Greek people. Only if you can allow this horse to enter through the gates of your city. You see that? But Laocoon says what? He's giving them a timely warning not to allow the horse to gain entry into the city. But then, as if this was not enough, there are two serpents from a river. The two serpents may what? Emerge from the river and swallow Laocoon alongside his two sons. And the serpent swallowed him, trying to struggle. And the people of the Trojan people now believe, oh, if this could happen to Laocoon, two serpents emerge from the river and swallow him alongside with his son. This must be a warning from the gods. So we must allow the horse to gain entry into our city. So they decide and allow the what? The horse to go entry. So the moment the horse gain entry into the city, what happened? Right? In the belly of the night, when the night descend upon the city, we see Sennacherib steadily go to the belly to the horse, open the belly of the horse, the door to the belly of the horse. And this gives the Greek warriors hidden so well, fully armed, to what? To descend from the horse and begin to massacre and kill the Trojan people while asleep. So this is very calamitous and destructive, as being warned by Laocoon. But Laocoon is a victim of circumstances, because the gods, they are the ones that control the affairs of men. No matter how truthful Laocoon was, but the gods were not on his side. And Laocoon actually only met his untimely death as a result. So we have to put a stop to the analysis of a poem here. This is, you can see this is beginning to be interesting. And this is a very long poem, remember. But I promise you that next class we'll be able to lay a finishing touch to the poem, and we'll be able to give you the proper understanding of where to go, how to go about it, so that you have the proper understanding of the poem to the tail end of it. So thank you so much for watching our videos online. And this is, of course, remember, Supreme Success Academy. Make sure you watch our videos online. This is Literature Class, and make sure you subscribe to our channels online as well. I am by the name Mr. Tunji Ibrahim, your literature tutor. Thank you so much for watching us online. Bye for today.